Okay, yeah, we're in the netherworld.
By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? Two Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious.
We were transported here, do you know why?
Your guess is as good as mine, my newfound comrade. Here I stood upon this tiny vestige of space and time, and there you appeared. Quite good timing, by the by, because the ground here has been fast shrinking beneath my feet. Oh, but I suppose I should make a proper introduction. Zigzax the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was and is and hopefully all that is to be.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Attempting to avert disaster, of course. Attempting to prevent all that is from disappearing. Tell me, friend, when I mentioned that this place is the end of time, did your heart quicken and your stomach drop? If not, they should have. Time ought to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
Hello, Jason. How are you? Yeah, I had a... Can we kill the... I don't think we can, or maybe we can. In this game, you can do a lot of stuff. Yeah, I had a serious issue with my GPU. And I wasn't planning on playing games until I could get myself a new Xbox. But then I saw Baldur's Gate 3, a live stream last month of Baldur's Gate 3, and I decided to start streaming this game, which ran on my onboard GPU, and then Windows updated and my old GPU started working again, so I meant to message you about your generous donation last time around. I decided to save that money for the Series X, the Xbox. I hope you don't mind. My computer can barely run new games, so I decided it was best to save for a new console. Alright. Okay, thanks, Jason. I meant to write you, but I always forget. But yeah, that's why I'm streaming again. Hopefully for the foreseeable future. Even if my GPU stops working again, I can keep streaming this with my integrated GPU, so it's not going to be an issue. And how are you, Jason? How has your life been in these troubled times? How can time come to an end? Yeah, that's a good question.
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
Maybe quite mad.
Then we had better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
Yeah, I remember a black hole of sorts. I didn't remember the dragon.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal! It's... The portal
Okay.
has become active! Fantastic! Astounding! Onward we should go!
But before this, I was playing a game Ariok suggested. He actually donated the game to me. I played it for 20 something days. It's called Stone Shard. Ah, okay, nice. Glad to hear your life
The
is...
portal! It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be?
I'm glad to hear your life is good. Mine has not changed much. Well, yeah, it has and hasn't. But it's okay, I cannot complain much. Really, you have been watching my uploads. Yeah, for a time I thought not to upload stuff to YouTube, but there is people that still watch there sometimes. Coltras also watches my videos sometimes, so I decided to keep uploading there. Now that I know you also, I will definitely keep it up. The good thing is once I can get the Xbox, I can play new releases, at least the first party Xbox titles, or whatever else they bribe. What other developer they bribe to bring stuff to a Game Pass day one.
You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away.
Yeah, I'm also happy to stream. I actually don't play video games if I don't stream anymore. So it's been... last year I didn't play games for 8 months before I came back to streaming. So yeah, I also am happy to be active again.
Those torches, alight! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
The only problem is I cannot stream for very long. I will stream every day, but not for very long. As I do have a lot of stuff to do to keep the boat afloat. Yeah, I've actually learned that in the US the internet is bad for many people. I cannot believe I have... and my internet is not expensive by US standards. I paid like what? Less than $50, maybe 45 or something. Holy crap. 6 down, 1 up, that's crazy. How much do you pay for your internet? Holy crap, that's crazy. I have, and as I said, I paid like $45 maybe. But that's a bundle. It's not the internet itself. The internet itself is like... what, let me think. Maybe $20, maybe less. You pay 50. Yeah, mine is like $20, the internet alone, and 50 for the whole stupid combo, which I actually don't want, but the people I live with actually watch TV still, so my internet is like 100 down and 10 up or something like that. And it's cheap. I don't know. I don't know why. That your ISPs must be very greedy or inept. I don't know. That's insane. I cannot believe it. If I remember correctly, you live in the northeast or something like that. All right. I also hear that in the west the internet is very good near the hubs of the tech giants. Okay, what lies beyond this portal?
Ah, though I cannot say for certain. If it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagued your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Okay, Jason. And are you working from home? Is the internet good enough for you to... well, I certainly hope you get better internet. Yeah, I don't think I've had one app. In any plan I get, I try to get good upload speed. So I think the last time I had one app, it's like 7 years ago. No, maybe more. Maybe like 10 years ago. Back when I lived in the capital city, uh, we had fiber optics. But that was a long time ago. You believe we are connected to this plane?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
Yeah, exactly. Back when I worked for the government, we had fiber optics. Even in my house, they made us part of a pilot program. I don't know if that's the same. If that's how we call them here. It must be similar. Like a test. We were the first people to get fiber optics in a test for the public telephone company. They were seeing how fast they could get the internet, and they installed it for free. And it was free for like 6 months because they didn't know if it was going to work. Yeah, those were the days. That was like 7 years ago. The good old days. Hopefully, there are good days ahead as well. Yeah, Mass Effect, what else? Oh, Amalur was that time as well. Let's discuss what we saw.
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean.
At least now we can look forward to Obsidian and CD Projekt keeping the RPG, well, and Larian, of course, keeping the RPG space afloat. I think those companies make very, very good games. Certainly up to the quality of BioWare. like having 3 BioWares. I don't. I have not watched a playthrough of Death Stranding, and I don't. Actually, the last new release I played, I think, was Witcher 3 in 2015, was it? No, well, there is the Outer Worlds, which I tried last year for like $1. But no, I haven't played Death Stranding. I don't have a PS console, nor do I know anyone that does. Down here in the province I live now, people don't spend money on gaming, not that much money on gaming.
I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
Through the portal.
After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
I guess you like
You
Death
first, but
Stranding.
don't dilly-dally.
I do watch a lot of people,
Just as I hoped.
YouTubers or whatever you want to call them. Many people were upset with Death Stranding. They say it was
seems the
not
Emperor
a
spotted
game,
exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
more like an interactive movie of sorts. And many people compared it, I remember, to the Postman movie. You like Kojima? Yeah, Kojima makes very, very good games. But I actually like that movie, The Postman, the Kane Costner movie. Is that the name? The Postman? Where the hell did he go? Okay, let's go this way. But if you liked it, I will watch a playthrough. I haven't watched a playthrough because I thought, well, it doesn't sound like a very good game. But if you liked it, it must mean the story is good. And if the story is good, I will like it too. And I'm never going to get a PS console, but it is coming on PC, but my PC won't run that for sure. It's impossible. Ah, so he came this way. Ah, shit. Alright, let's go to a place he did not go. It is experience. Okay, the developer expected backlash. I know a little bit about the story. I know it's the main mechanic, I guess, is managing your inventory space. How much you carry, how you put it on your back, stuff like that. And people want to kill you. Well, not people, it's some sort of strange creature wants to kill you while you are traversing the landscape. To the Forbidden Zone. I don't think I want to go to the Forbidden Zone. I might die. So we better avoid that. I don't want to die. I want my last death to be my final one. Yeah, I will start watching a playthrough. I have one in mind to watch. Fortunately, my job allows me to watch gameplay while doing it. Sometimes, not all the time. Occasionally, let's say. But I can definitely watch a lot of videos when I'm cooking, when I'm cleaning stuff here. Well, to say I watch playthroughs is kind of a misnomer. I more hear playthroughs than watch them. But it's sometimes the same. You can use your imagination. The last chest.
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
This is the narrator of the game. Yeah, there is a bunch of consumables, food. I don't carry it. In the other game I had to carry tons of food. It was the easiest way to heal.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
It was a stone.
A stone? So... it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Yes, I guess.
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
The tapestry has holes, apparently.
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters, it would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
Okay, what is a starstone? Where does it come from?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret. A secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I need to remember, because I don't recall any of this from my previous playthrough. So our objective is to get more stones, so we can remember who we were. I do remember they say we were some sort of generals from the long past, or something like that.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm.
Is that a quote from somewhere, Jason?
If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
Let's go with number 2. That's what an asshole would say. We're Swords Hunters. We have a mission that doesn't involve chasing down stones.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
A nursery rhyme. Yeah, ours are very different. Alright.
For a reason I do not yet understand, you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. But we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course! That's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
That must be occultists.
That shall never be. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
You know what? I'm going to watch my old video of this, because I don't remember any of this. I want to see what I said 5 years ago, I think. I played this.
What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do tell!
Blank skill book. Okay.
What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do tell!
Okay, let's talk between ourselves.
Not but a moment ago we were hunting Source in Rivellon. And now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
Yeah, I think at this point we cannot go all crazy.
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
Come! I got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
Romantic.
Do tell!
How can you not believe after being transported here? Alright, let's talk to
So,
Six
what do you
Sacks.
think, Source Hunter? The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon. Not just yet. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, you know, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days. Off you go, then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
Okay. The weird said finding starstones helps her weave the tapestry. How is that possible?
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
I think his voice changed for that line. I have questions.
Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot!
Where can I look for starstones?
Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a booklet does not exist. Just like yourselves, Starstones are curiously absent from history, both in my writings and on the tapestry of time. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world. Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent.
Okay, so you don't trust this imp, Jason? How can you not trust him? He seems perfectly sane. Look at his dress, look at his face. His agent. You say you're the imp historian, but you seem more than a mere imp and more than a mere historian.
Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword, and even then I'll be back in a jiffy. But of course I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job. So, gather those starstones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever.
Well, this doesn't really matter. Well, I guess if you were immortal, you would only start carrying out a very specific set of things. People in sci-fi and in fantasy always say that immortality, or at least some people, turn it into a curse. You will lose every single person you knew or loved or whatever, so you become cynical, you become distant. It's like in the vampire lore. The older a vampire is, the less human he is, the more removed he is from his original starting point as a regular human. Because with time you lose your humanity. And eventually nothing is left, but in this case a nymph obsessed with doing his job. Or, well, he's not so selfish. He just wants to save the universe, which means saving his job. You could say it's an somewhat selfish thing, but well. Yeah, of course you could be using, if you only love yourself, you could be using the other thing as a justification to put a better light on what you're doing, just like a smoke screen. But he doesn't seem to be very shifty, as you say. He was very forthcoming. Alright, this doesn't really matter. Starstones fix the tapestry, fixing the tapestry closes the void. Let's see if that's true. I don't understand.
Neither do I. But the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies. This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time. We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission?
There you go. He sees his mission as saving the universe. But without history, he has no job. But without history, there is nothing in existence. So you could still be right. This guy could be evil. I don't think I recorded a single stone last time. Really don't like his voice. Yeah, he sounds more like I don't know how you call them in English. One of those court clowns. What are they called? Jesters, that's the name. A court jester. Isn't your job lonesome?
Lonesome, observing the frontier of creation? Surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore? Lonesome being privy to all that has been and all that is? Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the Sons of Sigurd. The last Rivellonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago. Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world. I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
Okay. Success has told you the secret waypoint, Raul. Alright. Holy shit. No wonder Lost always complained about this game having way too many quests.
Could I get your autograph?
Alright, let's go.
It shall be my pleasure, sir. I'll embroider
You have opened the Homestead Travel menu. Teleport here. Where do I want to go? The harbor. I guess the north gate is closer to where I was. And we're out. So, someone... Arhu? Ah, holy shit, are you serious?
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run
Yeah,
away?
I think I actually once saw Lost Play and JRPG. Some Draconis, something like that. He complained on a fight because I think that's when he uninstalled it. He was running from a dragon, but the camera turned and it was
Now, where is my
shooting the
pepper?
face of the
Did it
character
sprout
and you
legs
were
and
looking
run
at the
away?
dragon.
Yeah.
He couldn't see where to go and he died and he uninstalled it. I think, what was his name? There was a viewer that pestered him all the time about JRPGs. A very nice guy usually, but he was obsessed with making Lost play a JRPG and he actually got him to play that game. Lost uninstalled it. What was his name?
Now, where is my pepper?
Maybe I will
Did
remember
it sprout
someday.
legs and run away?
I think Lost might stream Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk has brawls, has sex, has good-looking people. I don't think anyone can say the models are not good-looking. Good-looking women. He can go lesbian or he can have a straight relationship. I wonder if he will find the making of trans people on the character creator a deal breaker. I don't think he might. Hopefully he streams that game. Who knows? He has disappeared from the internet as of late. Alright, let's discuss Zigzags.
And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch.
Yeah, I am still following as well. He occasionally updates his Twitch page. That's where he says he will stream Cyberpunk when it comes out.
It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek.
Really?
His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected. That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
How did you know Jake collected stones?
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
Okay. Do you trust Zigzags?
Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, or that I understand all that is happening here and out there among the stars, but I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution.
Okay.
If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I lays beside the hearths of home.
How did you wake up Zigzag's agent? Well, I guess they are not saying the timeline becomes jagged, they say it ends. Although it does have some holes in it. Alright.
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you.
Will you sell me stuff cheaper? No, you won't, you bastard. Help me, give me stuff for free. Why is it so particularly nice for us to have found a shelter? What?
Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, save it all too seldomly.
All right.
Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin. Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
I don't think I can advertise for anyone. Alright. Doesn't sound like a good idea to use that. Let's save before we do anything. I have points. I actually was reading, and it seems to me the best use I can give to my points is dump them on Hydrosophy. But I'll hoard them for the moment. Probably I should use 1 point in leadership anyway. That will make my party more deadly. Yeah, I think I could. Sounds like a good idea. Oh yeah, Act 2, Mass Effect 2. Do you think they will release the remastered versions? I read somewhere they were planning that. Or maybe it's just a crazy rumor. Okay, let's not concern ourselves with that. She does not have a resurrection scroll. Let's send one to her. Fuck. It is annoying. Okay. Should I use this thing? Probably a bad idea. Let's level up more, if possible. Okay, I was doing the quest about what? How do I go to the log? Oh, J is not working for that. No, I did here. L, alright. Let's do... not only a remaster, but more of a remake. I don't know, BioWare nowadays appears to be unable to do anything right. Did you like Inquisition? I actually did like Inquisition a lot. Headless Nick, let's do this quest. I was 100% committed doing this quest. Before I... Okay, let's talk to this dude.
Ah, how intolerable it is to think that all the knowledge of the world is being gathered by an imp. A creature that is no more than the result of a demon's bowel movement imbued with the breath of life. And yet I am a tad jealous of that jabbering little jester. To know all. It is a consummation devoutly to be wished.
No, I would prefer to know everything. We are lucky to have 6 sacks. Yeah.
You'll rue the day you lend your trust to anything that is demon-touched. But this particular specimen, it delights in scholarship. A quality, I must admit, that highly speaks to its advantage. Let us learn, Hunter, whether you like it or not, and through wisdom grow ever more mighty.
Yeah, it's difficult to trust BioWare nowadays. I don't know, it must be executives. And a lot of people left. I think some even went to Paradox or something like that. I know Drew Karpyshyn is there, which is the guy that came up with the stories for Kothor and for Mass Effect. They are making some sort of sci-fi game. Or was it Wizards of the Coast? Something like that. I wonder if that's how I got there. I think, yeah. Pretty sure, yeah, this is... I got killed by that pyramid last time. Now I remember. Now I remember why I thought that was going to be a case. Retrieving the pyramid killed me. Alright, I shall deal with that later. Let's do one quest at a time. This goes to Baydor. What the hell is this? A holy grenade. It heals. Okay, let's take that for ourselves. Obsidian is doing very good work. That Outer Worlds game I found to be very interesting. Sadly, my computer could not run it. I wonder if this is considered to be metagaming, you know? Let me see if I can open this door. Don't I have lockpicks? I swore I had lockpicks. I was sure I had lockpicks. Maybe I used them all. Alright, let's do the quest. Obsidian are doing a lot of work. And actually, that's one of the reasons I thought getting an Xbox was a good bet. What the hell is that? Another chicken? Yeah. Those things run around like they own this city. But they have In Exile, which are another bunch of good RPG people, and Obsidian, which I would say are the best RPG studio. Maybe Larian as well. I don't like their turn-based combat that much, but they're very good storytellers in any event. Where is that house? I think it's here. Yeah, this is the house. Yeah, I agree. A PlayStation seems like the better machine from what I'm hearing. Even though it seems less powerful, apparently. The people at Sony have been working on some secret, well, not secret, more advanced or somewhat. Yeah, it would be secret, somewhat secret architecture that is going to come on PCs for some very far-off technology of AMD. Okay, let's talk to her. I think she's going to berate us because now the stone doesn't work.
Thank you. Thank
Really?
you eternally for your help. Though your reaction to the healing stone, I have no idea what to make of it.
Yeah, I agree. That's exactly it. Hello, Monty. How are you?
Particular batch of party elixir with
Yeah, it seems Xbox got the best hardware that is available at the moment and put it on the Microsoft, I mean, and put it on the Xbox. While Sony thought ahead in time what technology is going to be used in a couple of years, and they made some sort of deal with AMD and put the building blocks for that technology on the PS5. That's what I heard on YouTube at any rate. But the value of the Game Pass is just way too much. In my country, for the money you pay a year on Game Pass, you can buy one new release at full price. One game costs the same as a year of Game Pass down here, which is fucking insane, but that's how it works. I think in the US it's more like 3 games a year for the price of a Game Pass. Alright, let's talk about the stone.
That strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like it. And the stone looks different now, too. Like it's devoid of life. I begin to wonder if its magical properties survived your little reaction.
Alright.
That tone.
I've been studying under Theleron for some time now, but that task, being asked to play the gods, was the first time I've ever questioned my, well, suitability for the work. I've a passion for this work, you see. A passion to see things put in order, from a flesh wound healed to an entire city made resistant to a fatal illness. What right has something as trivial as a wound or as senseless as an epidemic to take a human life?
Okay. Yeah, it's true. I would buy, if money were no object, I would buy the PS5 for sure. I I think overall they have a stronger a stronger lineup and more future-proof software, but whatever. I don't really care about graphics. Just want to play newer games. That's all I really want. This past generation, I haven't played, as I said, new games for most of the past 8 years. So I want to play new games and I don't want to end up being poor by wanting to do that. Okay, where the hell does this dude live? Maybe this is the house. I'm looking for one of these two. Let's go. I really hope the... Yeah, just... And also all the PC bullshit. When you have to tweak stuff. That's so crazy. It won't run, it will crash. That's the good thing about consoles. All the crap has to be fixed by the developers themselves. You don't have to deal with it. Okay, what's this? Aha! Reginald's house. This is where we wanted to come. Okay, let's go down. I wonder if the head is evil. Might be evil. You know what? It might be evil. Let's sort out inventory. Let's send all the armor I have here. Send it to Jahan. Like this. Actually, I need to identify that. Alright. Does she have charming arrows? No, she does not. Let's put those there. Another thing for identification, send that to Baydor. I doubt he will wear... No, he could wear, but he must have... He has nothing, he's completely nude. Okay. But we shall see what happens. It's still like 3 months away from release of the consoles. I'm not even sure if they will come to my country, to be honest. Microsoft does also have a stronger presence here infrastructure-wise. For example, the PS Now service is not available down here, but the Game Pass is. God knows if xCloud will be available here. At the moment it is not available. I'm going to take these. Sorry, Jahan. I need to protect more this guy than you. I think it's better, yeah, it is better. Maybe Vader has worse. He has the same. This has more durability. So Alright, let's continue looking at his stuff. He has better boots, 11 armor, let's see. He has 9. Alright. He has 11 as well. Yeah, let's take those from here. Let's send those to him. These go to her. And she gets bear door. Okay, good. I need to protect my characters the most. Yeah, it's true. Everyone in there, everyone is concerned about their local circumstance. Well, the good thing I'm in the same hemisphere as you, so at least some stuff we share. But yeah, people in Europe and in Asia have a different situation from me. So what the hell is he wearing? What the fuck? He had a good armor. I gave him a good armor. I'm sure of it. Did I sell that? No, this is trousers, okay. Yeah, this is the armor. So, trousers are different from armor, okay. I got confused there for a second. So what the hell is this? It's like a cape? I don't understand what this is. +1 initiative, okay, that definitely goes to her. Probably him. Maybe he should have more initiative than her. Now, he's the more exposed one, yeah. Well, yeah, I go all crazy on inventory management. I have to. It's the only way to survive. I remember people complaining when I was playing Inquisition on release that I spent way too much time on the inventory screen or in the crafting screen. But how else can I survive? There is no other way. Equipment is the first line of defense. Fake everything. Okay. Reginald's diary. Let's read this before I do anything. Talking head. The stuff of sorrows. Hell. Okay. Seems Reginald is a fraud. He bought the head on the beach and is taking advantage. Well, we already know that. How is that news? Alright, let's stay close to the staircase in case this turns out to be a very bad idea. Let's toss him out. Probably further away.
A little privacy at last. Out of earshot of that contemptible jester. We can finally speak freely. Where shall we begin?
Tell me about you.
My true name is Nick. In life, I was an entertainer aboard the ship of the famed Pontius Pirate. I once dared to defy him and he savagely beheaded me for the attempt. Little did I know the abuse was only beginning. A wandering sorcerer, mad as the day is long, found my severed head on the beach and resurrected me. I spent months in his company listening to him blather on about his every inane opinion. When I asked him to return my head to my body, it must be in the Black Cove still, he became enraged and tossed my head into the sea. Reginald stumbled upon me some days later and consigned me into his horrid little show. I know not how long I've been entertaining slack-jawed imbeciles at the Seal Fair. All I know is I just can't take it anymore.
What do you know about Reginald?
That charlatan doesn't have a lick of his own talent. So he begs, borrows and beats it from those of us with a real vision for the stage. What I wouldn't give to give old Reggie a swift kick in the jugglers. Oh, to have legs again.
You want to be reunited with your body?
More than anything. But the chances are so slim with the Black Cove utterly infested with Pontius's undead cronies. My poor lost body is among them, sightless and silent in their vile company. For all I know, they're using it as a coat rack. Traveller, if there were any way you would brave the cove's depths and reunite me with myself, you'd be doing me the only kindness I'd have received in as long as my poor memory serves.
Alright, let's take him.
It won't be the worst indignation I've suffered.
Okay, so he wants me to go out. Therefore, we won't do it anymore. Upon returning to Rivellon, the Arhu wants me to get the pyramids, which I won't do. I don't want to die that way. It's stupid. I guess I could try with one character. But that would be stupid anyway. Okay, a mysterious murder. Go to a cave crime scene. Find the lost ship. Find what happened to the brother of that woman. Find out if Esmeralda is behind everything. Go to the expeditions, yeah. The Undead Scourge. This is related to these three. Into the dark. Go to the cave. And the statues that make everyone commit suicide, yeah. Alright, I don't want to leave the city just yet. So let's what's this house? Evelyn. Let me check. Where have I not gone? Reginald's house, Evelyn. All this I explored. Guess I didn't go up back here. I think you go there from this side. Makes sense. And they said the east is the more dangerous path, so I won't go to the east. Here we have the caves. That's a place filled with orcs, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's go to this thing in the middle. But yeah, inventory management is quite crucial in any no-death playthrough. Ah, it's actually a store. So I don't have lockpicks. Was sure I had lockpicks. Okay, I'll buy some. Eventually.
Let's keep it that way.
Now, wheelstone. Can you improve your equipment? I wonder. I think you could. Or you can craft the stuff. Yeah, you can improve stuff here. I don't think this does anything. But yeah, I can sharpen stuff here. No, but I don't actually like crafting. I think I only liked it in Inquisition because it was very easy. It did not entail a bunch of... Okay, that's out into the cursed lands. Let's go to this place. I will circle around and go to... This is outside, I guess, as well. So I'll go here and then to the inn. Probably is the best plan of action at the moment. I am actually worried I might die to a trap. Do remember there being very powerful traps in this game. This goes to Berdor. This goes to Berdor. Bear-daughter, I don't know why I call her Berdor all the time. Bear-daughter. Mortician's workplace, okay. Let's go upstairs. Ah, this dude must know something about the murder. He must know something about the murder.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
Tell me about the murder.
Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
Okay, so I can dig up his body. About his body.
What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the third degree? Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to run a business here.
Okay, we're going to dig up everybody down there.
The death man is nervous as a squirrel. I'm certain he's hiding something.
You may be right. I suspect he has much more than mere skeletons hiding in his closets.
Okay. Yeah, but I am not going to not going to chance the wrath of the what? The Watchmen. Hillis Eggdaler. Okay, let's talk to Egglander.
Dear me. Oh, how the coast reminds me of my... Oh, how nice it is of you.
An elf.
Picture of youth, to break the monotony of an elder's day. Wild away on this hardwood bench.
Thunderbolt Green, 400, no thanks.
Pray, let me be forward with you, O sapling rose, O leaf of spring, for my weary mind is troubled, and would highly prize thy gentle-handed assistance, thy kind ministrations.
That guy's a creep. What do you need?
You would listen to my grievances, guide me towards untroubled realms. Oh, you are truly a wonder. Oh, budding flower of the morn. Yet, that which I would tell you is of a rather private nature. So let us escape both the chill and the eye of public scrutiny.
Yeah, this guy wants to kill us, I think. What level is he?
Hot spiced wine and a snug little room awaits us on the King Crab's first floor. Let us go there so that we can warm our bones, yet make shiver our hearts with a tale of loss and sorrow.
Pretty sure this guy is an assassin of sorts. Magic ink and pot. What, I can make up my own spells? Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure that dude is evil. Some sort of ambush he leads you to. Let's dig up all the graves.
Rest in peace, darling.
Holy crap! Okay. The enemies you encountered are stronger than you. It would be wise to flee. Really? What? This level unknown? Okay, I'm going to teleport him. Let's see what happens. Let's teleport him as far away as possible. Okay. Well, that was easy. Let's retrieve all this stuff. Why the fuck did that happen, I wonder? Explosive arrowhead. That seems strange. So I dig up a grave and some... I think Luz died to something like this. Yeah, I think this could be problematic. That's why I keep my secondary character all the way back, in case something goes horribly wrong.
Rest in peace, darling.
At least one of my characters will survive. What did this read? Maybe I should have read.
Lies Jared. Shall I come back as an enraged spirit or a lovable prankster ghost?
Okay.
Here lies Kimberly. Finally.
Okay. Maybe I should not disinter people randomly. Whatever.
May the seven keep you.
Here lies Jacques, the oldest man in Syciel. Get off my grave, you jackanapes.
Apparently I don't.
Here lies James, as usual, the filthy fibber.
I don't
May the seven keep you.
inter people with stuff.
Here lies Kavanagh. Will they have Sicil pie in the afterlife?
Ooh,
Here lies Jake. Please do not disturb.
okay, that sounds
May
very
the
bad.
seven keep you.
Probably should send Berdor to open that. She seems like the least useful. Actually, Saint Jahan. Go and open it. Okay. The ship's corpse. Oh, this must be the
May
one
the
that's
seven
missing.
keep you.
He has not enough strength? What? Send it to Kurgan. Alright. That was all paranoia on my part. Let's keep digging. Ah, shit. I don't think I can stand it. Only she can go before him. I think I better teleport him somewhere. Somewhere where he won't be able to kick me so easily. There is no way I can stand him. Actually, there is. Probably I will stun my own character too. Okay,
Time to get your feet wet.
let's hope.
I need to dry up.
The water is not touching him, is it now? Okay, let's try to stun this dude. Stunning failed. Okay, that's bad. And there we go. How much health? Holy crap, he has 1,000 health. Well, not really, but he has a lot. 400? Jesus. I think disinterring people is not a great idea, it seems. He's level 8. I'm level 3. He could have killed me easily. He might kill everyone in the city. Alright, let's keep this in reserve. In case I actually need to get him out of my sight. This has a very long cooldown. Nah, probably should use it. I will use hairs. Yeah, I will use hairs. Probably I can. Let's delay his turn for a moment. Jahan. Okay, let's use this. 30 only, that's very bad. What's the cooldown here? Very low. Okay. That's why I like wands better than the stabs, but whatever. Let's hoard his points. Ah, the stupid girl is going to kill herself. What the hell? Okay, I guess I have to... Let's attack then. How many turns? He's still stunned by 1 turn. Okay, let's move a little bit forward. Apparently I cannot. Just move a little bit forward. So I guess logic would say electrify again the ground to make sure he won't wake up this turn. So let's let's attack. Maybe I'll get lucky and stun him again. If not, I'll electrify with Jahan or my character. Apparently we are not getting lucky. Okay, I'm not sure what's going to happen. So once again, I probably should just teleport him back there. And electrify with Jahan. Yeah. What if I cannot attack him because he's not? Let's not do that. Let's attack him and I'll electrify with Jahan. Nah, let's attack once and try to electrify. In case it fails for whatever reason. Okay, there we go. Maybe with... Why does he have such humongous reach? Alright, let's just... what's the cooldown? 4 turns. Let's delay his turn. What would be the point in delaying his turn? Not much. Yeah, let's use this. Let's teleport him. Target is blocked. What? Here. It's not much. Here.
Light as a feather.
Alright. Lost a ton of health. Okay, what the hell is she doing? Okay, I can still hit him. It's at the very edge of range, but... good. Okay, he's no longer stunned. 5%. Let's delay her turn then. I guess I can attack him. Why is his turn moving back and back and back? That keeps happening for some reason. Let's delay his turn. Well, that woman is going to get herself killed. He won't move. He's refusing to. Okay, let's move one. Well, maybe I can see more. Still nothing. Put in front of this dude. He had line of sight. Still 5%. Why? Okay, I'll move one more point and that's it. Nah, it's the same. Let's skip the points. I honestly don't understand what's going on here. He's choosing not to move, perhaps. Maybe he is delaying his turns or skipping them. Well, he will die this turn no matter what. Another 1,000 experience, easy. I think I
King
will
Eyes
keep.
David, who ran from the
May the
Reaper.
seven
You'll
keep
never
you.
catch me
I
alive.
think I will keep disinterring. This is easy experience. But I'll make sure my characters are lined up properly.
May the
Holy
seven
fuck,
keep you.
run! Okay. Apparently he's not particularly evil. I thought he was going to kill my ass.
Look here, even a sage and author as renowned as I is flattered when mortals dare among the dead to seek him out. Well, here I am, Nemeris the Wise. You may go wide-eyed with amazement now.
Tell me about you.
As if I need introduction. Nemeris the thinker, the theorist, the visionary. Come now, surely you lack the time, as I do, for such silly questions.
So you're an author.
Oh, I've written so many celebrated treatises, but of course you have read and revered the philosophy of death, the diamond in the crown that is my literary legacy.
I have seen that book before.
There isn't a civilized soul alive that hasn't perused its profound pages percolating with perspicacity. Alas, that so few show an understanding of my words, so few show the expected intellectual growth when I put them to the test.
Okay. I don't think I read it. I think I definitely
May the seven keep you.
saw it on the library. Can I read your book?
You can, and indeed you must. But alas, I was not buried with a printed version of that blueprint of genius that is my inimitably esteemed essay. Never fear, though, for each and every library in Revellon boasts a copy, the gilded cherry on their paper pie.
All right. I will look for that book. Pretty sure I saw it. I don't think it would be a good idea to disinter this when she's actually on top of it.
May
So
the
let's
seven keep
not
you.
disrespect her. Well, what do you know? This dude had high initiative. Or Gal. I wonder if I should teleport her. I think I probably should. Teleport her, make it rain, and stun her. Okay. Let's delay her turn. Okay, Jahan has to do a lot of things. Holy crap. Does this shoot electricity or not? Fuck, it's water. It's not electricity. Shit. I think I misplayed badly just now. Okay, let's freeze that thing then. I'll wet it and then freeze it. Yeah. It must get frozen. Holy crap, if it doesn't, I'm fucked. Alright, it did. That's very sad. It's not a tough enemy. I wonder if using that... I don't think I will unfreeze her.
You there, cut it out!
She also got stunned. Okay, that's good, I guess. It's very resistant to my stuff. Ah, fuck, I should have healed my dude. I will heal himself then. Let's attack with her. She has a ton of damage. I will heal. And pass.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Okay, let's use the stuff of magic. Probably should leave this dude for healing support since he cannot attack from afar. I forget he's very similar to my characters. Okay, let me see what he shoots. It's ice, so it's not electricity. All right. think Berdor might kill her if she gets a critical. Close enough. A ton of experience again. Yeah, actually those ice spells, those are good. With the rain, they get wet and I can freeze them too.
Here lies Helen, killed by an enraged
Rest in
zombie.
peace, darling.
I'm sure we can talk this out.
I wonder if I should. Let me read this one.
In memory of Loni, death lies on her, like an untimely frost, upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
I think I have tempted fate way too much. But I do want to level up once more before I'd face those dudes.
Rest in peace, darling.
As good as the new penny.
Let me see, what is the spell he has? It's cheap too, bitter cold. This guy has far out man, does he not? Yeah, he has. Yeah, this is cheap. But I need to change his
Rest in peace, darling.
stuff. I thought it was air damage, but it's actually water damage. Yeah, I need an air damage. Water is not good enough. Could continue explore down here. Just to level up. You know what? Let's do that. Yeah, I am the one to going to the inn before I level up once more at least. Do I have any quest that can easily complete? I could talk to this thing. We found the remains of a ship. Could it be virtuous?
May the seven keep you.
You got wait, Jake's coffee that there was a ship. Alright, a bunch of stuff. We met an old elf Eglander. Yeah, that's a lie, I'm sure. Alright.
Rest in peace, darling.
Yeah, let's try to level up before I continue with my journey. I'm pretty sure that elf is an assassin. So let's talk to the ship woman. And probably the mortician too.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Quiet day on the market, it seems. Source hunters, eh? All right, proper, we're finally getting a hand. Things is chaos. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like me dear plump Ogget, the finest in me herd.
Oh, the sheep.
Oh, Ogget, you're rotten to the bone. Oh, me poor, sweet, plump girl. You've been wasted entirely. All that roast, all the mutton, not even the sausage grinder will want her now. Give her here, will ya? Me little mouldering darling.
Maybe I shouldn't have done this first. Probably a bad idea.
This is intolerable. The momentum of time is slipping through our hands, and you fritter it away on conversations about decomposing mutton. Focus, Source Hunter, focus.
Source hunters, eh? If you've got a favourite sheep... Oh, Hoggett.
Alright, let's go and talk to the mortician. For sure he's involved in all this nonsense. Where is his house? Here. Okay, what the hell happened?
No better solution to the
What?
zombie problem than a set of silver arrows. Heavenly herring!
Yes, I would.
Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear!
Are you in the habit of stealing?
I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times, but what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal.
This is going to be interesting.
So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
The merchant has to eat too.
That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish alone.
You never know when they are going to voice act or not.
Let us see if you can choose the
Yes, you know what they say about giving a man a fish. This man should learn to stand on his own 2 feet.
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another rumbling belly. Never fed a hungry man,
Interesting.
Any takers? Come on, you.
Don't scuttle away before you've tried some of the ocean's finest bounty. How many crab claws would you like? 3? 11?
15.
Don't scuttle away before you've tried some of the... I listened in while you were talking to that would-be thief. Thank you for preserving my stock. It's no wonder you source hunters are known for setting the place straight.
Okay, who sells armor, weaponry, vegetables?
Let us see if you can choose the
Apparently no one, maybe this woman.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
That thief is free for now, but I wonder how long it'll be until his growling belly seduces him back onto the crooked path.
What did you think about him?
Thank you for making that would-be thief see reason. I only hope your instruction lasts. The last thing the plagued people of Sicil need is a thief among them.
He cannot be only thief. Alright, let's talk to this dude. But the good thing about frozen and stunned is that gives Beardor 100% chance to hit.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks?
Out the body.
Or a sheep? That's a whole heap of nonsense. Don't bother me with such wild tales.
Okay, we need to intimidate. I'll tell you what, you tell me the truth and I won't be burying you alongside it. Oh, he has more intimidation than me.
Go ahead and try it then. I haven't got anything to tell you one way or the other, you brute. Enough of that bloody business. If you're just going to bother me about finished matters, I'd consider it a favor if you'd leave me be.
All right. Okay, now that I know he's a criminal, I can steal his stuff.
You there! Cut it out!
All right. How did he see me? I think I need to distract him with one character.
That's enough of that now! That's enough of that now! So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
Okay, that's how you do it, I guess. Yeah, I have proof he's a scoundrel, so...
What do you think you're doing?
Of course, terribly sorry. Okay. But I cannot even touch stuff. How do I know what my stats are regarding intimidation and all that? How do you know that? Don't see anything here. Personality. Charming, intimidating, or reasoning. Well, she has nothing. I presume he's at the same she's at the same level as him. Okay, intimidation failed, so let's try charming him.
So, what's the bad news? Enough of that bloody business. If you're just going to bother me about finished matters, I'd consider it a favor if you'd leave me be.
Really? Okay, no matter. Let's go downstairs. Guess I will open this door now. Robert's ledger. A corpse can just vanish.
Looks like the mortician is rather suspicious about Jake.
What could Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, or Evelyn have to do with it?
Let's go and talk to him and find out. I'm afraid he might call the guards on me. That's what I'm afraid of. Everyone has leadership bonuses now. Let's look at the log. We scored that there are 4 possible people that might have taken Jake's body. Major Cecil, Captain Orius, Deliron's apprentice, Evelyn, and Esmeralda. Alright, let's try to talk to this dude.
You there! Cut it out!
Okay. Yes, he just won't talk to me anymore. Doesn't matter. Still no level up. Just doing quests does not give you much of a level boost. So let's keep exploring the underground passage. I can now identify a bunch of stuff. Now that I took that from him. Who has the most lore? Pretty sure it's... He has blacksmithing, huh? Yeah, she's a lore master. Let's give this to her. And what items do I need to identify? Need to identify. You only need to identify the stuff that's highlighted. Alright. Let's identify a bunch of stuff. 10 HP unbreakable. Okay. Send that to Kurgan. This. I think this is for selling, probably. Very good thing, but I need my special arrows. 6 dexterity, 26 range.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom.
Yeah, I need the good arrows. I don't think you can use this with bow. What? Crossbows. More movement and fire resistance. Okay. Send that to Kurgan as well. An outdated spear. Health. Keep that for maybe an ally. Very good armor. Extra initiative. I think I probably should dump all the initiative in one single character, just to make 100% sure that person will act first. Kind of makes sense to give extra initiative to him, since he will be always closer to the enemies. Alright, let's send that to Kurgan. She could have good initiative but be too far away to actually... Could she? Let's try with her then. Send that to Kronos. Alright. What else do I have to identify these things? Lockpicking and crafting. Maybe those are good for him. I think he has crafting, doesn't he? Let's send them there. Again, 2 kronos. Let's look, Kurgan. Let's make sure we have the best defensive equipment for him. Alright, good dagger. Let's see. Better. So, 11, let's send these 2 kronos. Let's send these 2 kronos. Let's set these 2 kronos. I think that's it, isn't it? Now kronos. She doesn't have anything in the head. Same stats, so this goes to Bertor. Better stats. She already has 1 extra initiative. So let's send this to Jahan then. Because I now probably should have sent it to Bertor. Okay, whatever. I already have better boots. So let's send those to Bertor. Same here. Seven and 7, 7 and 9, 11. Dump everything on Jahan. Yeah, he's the least useful party member since he's a 3rd mage. He's basically the 3rd copy of my characters. Yeah, 1 extra initiative is good enough. He has very low initiative. Alright, good. We are more or less ready. How much time do I have? Like 20 minutes? Yeah, let's spend 20 minutes exploring the underground. And see if I can level up. I could do this quest.
May the 7 keep you.
Well, let's do that quest because I will forget otherwise. Yeah, let's do that. What is the major's office? Crime scene. Tolerance clinic. I think it's here. Yeah, the town hall. Right here. Yeah, let's read the philosophy of death. Okay, let's dump that.
The knight in see-through armor, Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom, Steadticken. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
Where is that? Okay, now I saw it. Philosophy of death. Alright, let's read this. Let us briefly discuss.
A volume of poetry among novels? Urak!
I need silence to read that. Yeah. Her jumping and jumping won't help one bit. We need concentration. Alright, let's see. Let us briefly discuss life and death, the great opposites. The great equals. Death is greater than life, so saith the priest. For in death comes the god's just reward. But if this be true, whether that reward shall be the solace of heaven or the agony of hell, is decided during one's lifetime, and therefore life is much greater than death, for it is the decision maker. What of those who care not for the gods, who question the afterlife, the existence of deities? Life is life's own goal, they say. A wise sentiment, I echo, and that even priests would do well to heed. But oh, how often does doubt assail these travelers of life? How often does fear approach with the creeping of shadows? So great becomes the looming horror that death becomes larger than life, and death becomes the greater force. Forget the promise of gods, I say, but defy the fear of oblivion as well, for only if life and death become each other's equals, can the philosophy of death become one of life. Death is the instigator of faith and fear, but only if you let it be so, if you can gaze into its obsidian eyes, knowing it is the be-all and the end-all, but fear neither, then shall you have reached the shores of wisdom. So saith Nembris. Alright, I think I get the gist of it. Let me heal before I talk to that dude. For some reason, it's not that I am damaged. Their HP increased. Holy fuck! She has very low HP, 100 only. And that wizard almost murdered my character.
The very fact that you seek me out once more is in itself a token
Put
of
me to the
wisdom. Do
test.
you truly feel you are ready to prove that you have read and understood the philosophy of death?
I am.
Then we shall proceed to test the mettle of your acumen forthwith.
Okay.
Between life and death, death is the greater force. So argues the clergyman. Is he correct?
No.
Of course not.
Correct, he is not.
Correct. He is not.
Let us proceed. Life is life's own goal. The question that is itself the answer. Good. Now I am unburdened of all worries, am I not?
No.
Not entirely, no.
I concur.
Last query. Boldly do I scorn the bonds of faith and fear. Death I dub thee life's equal. Is this my salvation or my undoing?
Salvation.
Your salvation.
Indeed.
Most impressive. Nothing short of miraculous. You have verily fathomed the message of my book. My undying respect is yours, to an extent. Content in the knowledge that my legacy
But
is in
he
good
loves me.
hands. Ta-ta! I shall see you in the next life.
He leaves us stuff. And she levels up too. How the hell does she have so much health? Oh, she has 7 constitution. What do I have? 5? Maybe I should boost it somehow.
Rest in peace,
Holy crap.
darling.
Oh, it is the ranger, the most effective tank I have. Doesn't make much sense, that's it. Okay, I need to think of this level up long and hard. don't think I'm going to spend that point. But here, what could it be? Offense rating, defense rating. She has enough of that. And she can now use her bow properly as well. I think dexterity seems the logical choice, but I will think on it. Okay, let's open the chest of wonder. Send that to Berdar. A wooden wand. This is unidentified to Berdar. And a golden dagger. To probably Jahan. Yeah, alright. Not great stuff. But I still need to level up my own characters, so let's go into the dungeon. Have like 15 now. It's unlikely we'll be able to even finish a fight. But let's see what I can do. Okay. Into the dark. The Death Scourge.
May the seven keep you.
I think I'll leave it here for today, actually. Maybe tomorrow, yeah, we shall explore the dungeon for a bit. Yeah, so let's start exploring. Once I find enemies, I'll stop there. Probably should boost my constitution. Yeah, this is as far as I made it last time. Okay, that's very good. Let's send Jahan. Okay. The hell is this? Probably the entrance to the King Crab Inn.
Hold. Our enemies have laid a trap.
Really, where? Ah, there it is. No! You crazy bastard. How can you disarm traps? Can you not? Or do I need the disarm toolkit? Don't I have that? I thought I did. Maybe I hid it in one of these things. Or do those get used? They might get used. Pretty sure I had one. Are they not like some sort of pincers? This has to be a trap. I remember my strategy now. I think I scouted a lot in this game. I went with one character and scouted a ton. Just to make sure stuff. And I used the pyramid to teleport back to where I split the party. I think that's what I did to survive. Which means we need to get the pyramid. I think that's the proper way to do this. So I need to go and get the pyramid. I think that's what I did. I explored with one character, and once I found the position, I teleported back. I can teleport here, North Gate. Okay. Alright, let's get the pyramid. And we need lockpicks. Let's buy lockpicks for that mission. I wonder if they run out. I think they do. They must.
Making like a cake.
Let's see if she sells.
So good to see you again, Source Hunter.
She does not.
A good
who does? Arju? Maybe Esmeralda. Where is Esmeralda? Here. I know Esmeralda has a hook called the Perfect Murder, but I have no reason to suspect her at the moment. Okay, if she doesn't have it, I'll leave it for tomorrow. For finding lockpicks and then retrieving the pyramid.
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
And she has not had it. I saw someone that had it. Could have been Arju? Doesn't make any sense. Maybe it was, what other vendor was there? It was that woman, the people in the town square. I don't know. Alright. As I said, we're almost ending it, so I'm going to say goodbye right now.
Sorry,
Thank you very much for stopping by, Jason Montelenk. I hope I'll see you tomorrow, although I guess you will be working tomorrow, Jason. So I hope... you're working from home. Maybe you can come. If not,
how can I help you?
Thanks a lot for stopping by today. This dude does not have that. I do need this thing. Let's just buy it. If I'm going to... Nah, let's not buy it yet. Nah, yes, let's buy it. If I'm going to a dungeon nearing, I need that. But yeah, I don't know. I saw someone that had that. Maybe it was the Legion vendor. Maybe that was it. We shall head there tomorrow. See you then. Until tomorrow. Goodbye. Let's send this to Jahan. Alright.